Building a good profile. So, like, what is this secret? Like, getting a TA-ship as well, scholarship as well, getting good colleges as well, applying for six and getting admission for five colleges. So, what was so special about your profile? What did you do exceptionally without any consultant uh, that generally students don't do?
I think I can talk a lot about it, but I'll first tell you what worked in my case. And I am going to quote something which the professor at UMBC, who was in charge of reviewing my profile, told me later on. So I still remember I was in my second year and I happened to take one of the classes. Now I really did not know Rohan that he was the one who actually reviewed my profile, and I was the only person from that batch who received a direct offer out of I don't know how many 500 people. So he remembered my name because he told me that you were the first person and the only person we extended an offer so early for the TA ship. And he told me that, hey Nancy, one day he called me to his cabin and told me, hey Nancy, I looked at a lot of profiles, and the letter of recommendations which I have received for you were excellent, were way, way, way good. So he told me the secret, that why we extended you this thing, because probably my undergrad professors vouched for me to give a teaching assistantship. No, that's it. Apart from that, I don't think so. There was a lot of secret behind that. But now to get to that point, for my professors vouching me to give a TA-ship, what did I do extra? So now let's come back to that. When I was in my undergrad college, I I did not realize it in the beginning of my first year or so, but it worked out very well for me later on. Was that academics are just one part of it. That's still the easier part. The difficult part is to get involved yourself in extracurricular activities. Now, if I tell a bit about my history to you, when I just joined my undergrad college, not in the first year, but from second year onwards, I started to take and getting myself involved in different clubs and different positions. I because my college was pretty new, so I along with a couple of my other friends was the founder of the coding club of my college, and I also went ahead to take the cultural secretary position. So I did both. I did the technical club and all of that coding and all of that part, mentoring and all, but was also involved in the cultural fests of my college. So I did head up the fest, and I oversaw a lot of things which were involved in the fest, and many cultural activities. I still remember initiating an event which involved a food exhibition because I'm a big food lover. So that made me do that. And the third thing was that I had a very close and personal relationship with my professors. I remember working on a book with one of my professors during breaks. So he naturally vouched me because of that, because I helped him work on two books. One hasn't been published, but one was published. So he knew me very, very personally. In fact, my professor did write me a recommendation letter to intern at Siemens as well. So that worked out for me. I would say two things in summary, if you want to understand, is build close and personal relations with your professors and do meaningful work with them. In my case, I worked on books. Like I helped to work. I was in his lab and helped him write books, edit the content, and give my suggestions. Naturally, he was the lead, and I was following some of it, but it helped me don different hats. when I was editing and I was giving content and proposing some new ideas to him. So one, I was involved with him. The second thing I would say, I think I was also the gold medalist of my department. So I was doing fairly well in my academics as well. So building close personal relationships and doing meaningful work with my professors. The second thing, I was building a holistic profile for myself. That's what I enjoyed. Let's be honest. It wasn't because I was targeting US. Oh, no, no, no. That was just what I enjoyed. I really like to be involved in cultural activities. It just helped me keep my mind